Hey guys, this video, if you couldn't tell by the title, is going to be about my Patreon fundraising campaign. So if you're not interested in that, if that's not your thing, please don't feel like you have to watch this video. But for those of you who are interested, who either are patrons of mine already or are thinking about maybe becoming patrons of mine, I figured since I'm taking donations on a monthly basis instead of a per video basis, it might be a good idea to just do a monthly update video to bring everybody up to speed on what my Patreon campaign is doing, what level I'm at, what new goals or rewards I've added, and just also, frankly, to remind you guys that it's there in case some of you want to contribute $1 a month or more to help out me and my channel. So what I want to talk about this month is, first of all, you guys who have been patrons of mine already, who have contributed up to this point, and as I'm recording this video, it's only been a little over 2 weeks since I made my Patreon page public and started this. And I already have 48 patrons, and they're contributing a total of $222 to me a month. That is amazing, you guys. Thanks, everybody. So anyway, so things are going really well. My first milestone goal was $311 a month, and it was a bit of a joke goal because I calculated that if I earned $311 a month from Patreon, added to the around $1,000 a month I usually get typically from my ad revenue, then I would be making $1,311 a month, which for the contiguous United States in the year 2014 would place me above the income level that is the cutoff for being in poverty. So if I can get up to $311 a month for Patreon and maintain my current level of AdSense revenue, then I will no longer officially be in poverty, which is awesome. Now, as I said, I haven't added any rewards for contributing at certain levels to the Patreon campaign. Main reason for that is I can't think of any. So you guys who are already patrons, or you're thinking about becoming patrons, but maybe there's something a little bit extra I could do to sweeten the deal, to convince you to contribute $1 a month to my Patreon account to help me out a little bit, please leave a comment, send me a message, send me an email, let me know what your ideas are for not just milestone goals, but specifically for rewards for people who contribute at specific levels. Because I'm open to suggestions on that. I'm not saying I'll take every suggestion, but I'm open to suggestions. But back to these milestone goals, because I wanted to bring your attention, I've added 2 more. When I started the page, I had 3 milestone goals. First was the 311 level that I just mentioned, and then the second was if I get to the level of $1,000 per month, I will produce a new series of 5 more Stupid Things videos. A couple years ago I revisited previously covered topics in the 5 Stupid Things About series, and I had you guys vote for which 5 topics you would want me to do. The top 5 vote getters, I went back and I wrote and produced new videos about those topics. And they were about topics that were really popular of mine, like Ron Paul and Fox News and things like that. So if I reach, I'll be optimistic and say when I reach the $1,000 per month funding level on Patreon, I will do another series of 5 more Stupid Things videos. And once again, you guys will be able to vote and help me choose which 5 topics I will return and do another video about. But it'll be only patrons who get to vote. That'll be my little twist. If you contribute at least $1 a month or more to my Patreon campaign, once I reach that $1,000 a month level, I'll set up a poll or a Google document or something where you can go online and vote for which topic you want me to cover again in a 5 more Stupid Things video. And after a certain period of time that I'll announce ahead of time, the top 5 vote getters will win, and I will do 5 more Stupid Things about each of those topics. Just yesterday, I added 2 new milestone goals. Because see, these milestone goals, since I don't have rewards at the moment, I figured I could use the milestone goals as a way of sort of reassuring you guys who do step out on a limb with me and do decide to contribute some cash to my Patreon page, to sort of commit myself to doing something with the money toward the channel, so that you can be assured that I'm not just going to be spending it on, stuff for myself or for my wife or for the cat. That this money will contribute to the channel. It will contribute to my production. It will help me do a better job at doing the thing that you like that I do in the first place, that has convinced you to give me some money. So if I reach the level of $1,500 a month in Patreon pledges, I'm going to do something that a lot of you have asked me for, and that is a great idea, and that honestly I would have done by this point if I had the time and the money to do it right. That is to produce a series of An Atheist Reads audio podcast. I can't count how many people, since I started doing the An Atheist Reads series back with the first An Atheist Reads The Case for Christ video, people have said, you should put this out in an audio format as well as the video format, so people can listen to them on the go, in the car, or while they're at work, or while they're doing something else. And that's a great idea. The thing is, if I do that, I want to do it right. I don't want to just rip the audio out of the existing videos and just, throw that up on iTunes or something and say, here you go, here's your audio version. I want to do it right. And that means getting a better microphone. That means getting maybe some bass traps so I can create a little podcast space for myself, and rewriting the scripts, go back and revisit the original scripts for all those videos, and produce a really high quality version, audio only version of those An Atheist Reads series, specifically formatted and written and recorded and produced for an audio podcast. That's what I want to do. I want to do it right. I want to make it worth the wait and worth the effort and the time on my part. If I get to $2,000 a month, I keep saying if, when? When I get to $2,000 a month, there's another podcast-related milestone. It's something I've had the idea to do for a couple of months now, seriously, and I've kind of batted it back and forth in my head for a couple years since the YouTube page kind of started to trend upward. And that is, I would love to do a live weekly audio podcast, kind of like The Thinking Atheist does, where it would be live every week at a certain time. I could have guests, I could have interviews, you guys could call in live to the show, like a real radio show. Wouldn't it be great? And then of course it would be up in a recorded version on iTunes, and I'd probably put up a video version of it on YouTube subsequently. But it would be live every week, let's say for an hour, and that will begin at the $2,000 per month level, because again, that's going to take an extra investment of time on my part, an extra investment of effort to come up with a show every week, a new hour live show, and plus, again, the audio equipment that I'm going to need to really do right by that and to make it a quality product that you guys will feel like you're getting, whether you're paying for it or not, you'll feel like you're getting your money's worth, or you're getting your time's worth to invest in it. So that's at the $2,000 a month level. And then finally, the last milestone I have listed on the page is at the $3,000 per month level, and that is to do a major upgrade to my video production equipment. The camera that I'm using now, the camera that you're seeing me through right this very second, is an awesome camera. I've had it for years. It has done very well by me, but if I get up to a very, very high funding level, like $3,000 a month, I'll be able to buy new cameras, multiple cameras. I'll be able to produce more sophisticated stuff. I'll be able to go out on location more often, maybe be able to afford to hire some people to help me out, so it's not just me doing this completely on my own. I'll be able to go on to different locations, maybe go visit some people, have some one-on-one video conversations shot in a really nice multi-camera interview format. There's just no limit, or at least there are higher limits to what I'll be able to accomplish for this channel, and for you guys who have been so awesome in supporting me all these years, if I get to that level and I can really upgrade my camera equipment. So that's the update for July. This is now beginning the first full month of the Patreon campaign for this channel. Again, you guys who have contributed so far, who have pledged, you guys are amazing. And honestly, you guys who just watch these videos and share them and leave comments and like them, you have no idea how much you are contributing. Those, I know I've actually received comments, and it kind of breaks my heart that people leave these comments since I started the Patreon page, saying, "Oh, I would love to contribute, but I can't afford it," or is it okay if I contribute next month, or is it okay if I just do a PayPal donation because I can't afford it? This is purely for those who want to donate and are able to. If you can't support the channel financially, or if you just don't want to, that is completely okay. I'm trying to soft sell this as much as I possibly can. You guys who I'm grateful that you guys just watch this stuff and share it and appreciate it and like it. That makes it worth it. I mean, don't, if you watch my videos and you do anything beyond, you know, clicking X after the first 10 or 15 seconds because you think, oh God, this guy is an idiot, I appreciate you. I thank you, and I owe you more than I could ever possibly tell you. So just by watching my stuff, just by sharing it, just by liking it and leaving comments and subscribing and all that, you already are contributing. So don't feel bad if you can't afford it and you would want to. And don't feel like I'm trying to guilt trip you if you just don't want to. That's not what it's about at all. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. I appreciate the fact that I have been of some use to you. And if you are able and you are interested, the Patreon page is there. It's linked in the description box. Please consider clicking on that link, checking out my Patreon page, contributing $1 or more a month, helping me reach these milestone goals, helping me not just improve my own life, but more importantly for you, invest further in this channel, be able to do more and to do what I'm doing now better. That's what I really am looking for. That's the whole point of this. And I can do it with you. I can't do it without you. And without you, I wouldn't be standing here doing this right now. So thank you guys, patrons and non-patrons alike. Thank you guys so much for everything you've given me, and thank you for watching. And thanks for checking out the Patreon page. And I will be back to do another one of these Patreon updates in a month. So I'll talk to you more about Patreon in a month, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next regularly scheduled video that so many of you have been kind enough to come to expect. So thanks for your attention, guys, and I'll see you later.